onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. So Michigan's offense will start this game off. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because
Turning it on! Pass the 10. Touchdown, Michigan! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Georgia Tech's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw in so many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
They're already down a touchdown early, and the last thing they need to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back to that offense. They'll go for it on 4th down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Stevenson. Still on his feet at the 45. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They want to get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and they did, but this time the defense up to the challenge.
And when you slide that running back out of the backfield, like I'm thinking pass, I got to be locked in, and I got to see him, and as the linebackers have to see him and understand when the quarterback throws him the football, I got to break on it, and everybody's got to corral him because he's so dangerous after the catch.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's...
Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
So here comes the Michigan offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Caught in the backfield, it's Merritt. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Wolverines backs up just a little. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Wolverines. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Stevenson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. He strikes downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Firing to the right, complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Got enough space. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every point. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. Extending the play. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. Sweet feet keeping the play alive. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And as they come to the line here, they're passing on a surefire field goal attempt. They'd better pay it off with 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll try the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Riggs. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Riggs. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines are flying down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Across the 35. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Michigan. He got a step and just dusted the field. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's begin on what's going on in a big one in the American. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by 7 over UAB. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Throws for the tight end. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation.
Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. It's complete to the left. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Throwing right. He's got it. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. The Yellow Jackets, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, had put quite a drive together. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, looking to pass. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he added the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Wonder if they'll be conservative on first and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Riggs. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Merritt. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw again. Finds his back in the middle. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And this one splits the uprights. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Sends it downfield. Finds a spot in the middle. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Quarterback extends the play. Fires to the tight end. Jumped on top of the pile.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's second and long. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Snagged in the middle. It's Riggs. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Lockett. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He will need some oomph in this one. A 51-yard attempt, and from the right side. It is perfect. That'll cut the lead to 28-27.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. And the Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but turning it on! They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on first and 10. Might as well run him until they
that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Oh, he's got a chance. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Yellow Jackets pounded a rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The Wolverines backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Get it out on the screen. There he goes. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate. They're backed up just a little, first and 10 from their own 19. Looking downfield on first down. Looking down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going to take a shot at this DB. Snatches it on the right. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Wolverines have it with a first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Riggs. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Lockett. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Wolverines didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Fires to the wideout. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. They move on top here in the fourth.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Makes the grab for the 2.
And It's more common to throw for the two-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll go to the fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. High the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Oh, man, you don't see many of those anymore. Nowadays, the gloves are so good, the hands are so good. You don't see a lot of drop passes. Missed opportunity there for the receiver.
Buying some time. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs.
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got it. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Drop the football, and they'll over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah.